Hello, good evening, Africa. This is our time as African youth. This is our time as Africans under 40. We need to raise our bar, to speak our spirit, and work smart towards enabling an Africa that we want going forward. I want to thank the presence of our fighters, the real fighters and the practical and physical fighters that we can find right now. PLO Lumumba from Kenya. He is a real fighter. He is a real man to watch and a man to sit next and siphon the wisdom from him of African transformation. We have our real fighter, our real mobilizer, and also a mover, Malema. Malema is showing us the way, the origin of African identity and the brain behind an Africanity and a mind that can change Africa to where we want. Malema's efforts also shows us that our truth was paralyzed, our truth was killed, our truth was immersed in the deep waters so that we will live our lives as slaves, as no people, and dependence forever. And thank God we have the knowledge right now, we have the network, we have the systems, and we have the capacity. And my prayer is to urge all the African youth, is to urge all at wherever corner you are, whether within Africa or outside Africa, to call Africa home, to identify yourself with your African countries, and the so-called countries that were structured by the whites should not be countries anymore. It should be our villages. When I speak from Kenya, I speak from Kenya as a village of Africa and not as a country, because the structure itself was to paralyze our movement, paralyze our network, and make us a confined population of people to be manipulated, to be taken advantage of, and to be stolen in broad daylight. And if you don't believe that you have been stolen, go back to your systems and tell yourself who sat down and made the systems that they are existing in your countries, in your areas. Ask yourself, who in Africa did exactly participate in public participation of the so-called scramble and petitioning of Africa? It was the whites alone. So within ourselves, we are considering it null and void, and it does not in any way conform with our Africanity, our identity, and our nature and naturality as Africans. Thank you.